Well, now there's a lot of pizza. Everybody in the world's got pizza. Most of those recipes everybody uses came from Italy.
I think our marinara sauce recipes, some of our pasta sauce recipes go back to 1918, which came from our great-grandmother Spinato from Sicily.
Angelina Barro. And she came over from Sarconi, Italy.
My father was from Italy. He was born in Italy, an area called Lucca.
1920s, family recipe, brought it over. The dough, the sauce is all her recipe, handmade, to Chicago.
To start in Chicago.
Family is from Chicago.
From there, our uncle, John, he opened the first location in Chicago. He took the initiative to go to Southern California, and my father soon followed after him. Two Italian brothers, you know, after doing business together for 3 or 4 years in California, a little bit of a battle probably, and they realized that for the family and for the relationship, it made sense to go separate ways, and that's when our dad, Angelo, decided to move our family, Ken, myself, and my sister Gina, to Arizona. That was in 1979, 1980, and we opened the first one, Almasco and Guadalupe and Mesa.
In 1974, my parents, they were tired of the winter weathers in Chicago. They bought land in Fountain Hills, moved out, and opened up the pizzeria as a partnership. A few years later, my dad had bought the other partners out, and at that point is when it became Spinato's.
My father owned a restaurant for 35, 40 years in Chicago. So growing up as a kid, that's the last thing I wanted to do, you know.
Nicole and I grew up in the restaurants. I don't think we ever thought we would end up in our restaurant working with our family.
My sister would have been running pizzas out to tables. I would have been in the back washing dishes. Mike would have been running the store. Mom and Dad were up front, you know, dealing with customers and whatnot. So yeah, it was every bit of a family business.
We opened in July of 1983. That's when we started. But we didn't do pizza then. Started out as a sandwich shop and then grew into pizza because we kept seeing the Domino's truck dropping off pizzas at the discount tire and figured we could do a better job. The crust recipe, which was our trademark, was something that my brother and mother worked out. If you pre-bake a pie crust, why can't you pre-bake a pizza crust?
It's the sauce and the dough.
This was the Sunday sauce recipe.
Locked up.
It's in the vault.
Absolutely.
It's in a safe.
It's in a safe.
Something here can definitely trace just about everything that we do back to Italy.